गुलाबो के के सिरियल कुन सिरियल हो उहुँ, कुन सिरियल हेर्नु उहुँ, हेरेकै छैन उहुँ, हेरेको छैन अहँ, के मेरो मेरो 31 वर्ष टिभी हेर्न त हेर्थेँ अब कुन सिरियल हेरेँ के सिरियल भन्नु तिमीलाई
अंदाज में आ रहा है। 144 रन चेस करना कोई दिक्कत की बात नहीं है। 144 रन ना सिर्फ चेस करना पड़ेंगे बल्कि
उहुँ, के काम गर्नु हो के काम गर्नु भन न जरा सी झूम लूं मैं रे ना तुझे चूम लूं मैं रे ना चली के रे के हेर्ने आज के हेर्ने ल भन के हेर्नेहरू भन्नु के हेर्छ र बोल्दैछु त अनि अब तिमी आफै पागल भन्छौ भने म के भन्नु
average goal, right? If you can score good shots and get a fucking run, that's not good enough. But be fucking on the field, put your body flying in the field, right? I want you to give every fucking, opportunity for us to do well, right? Really work hard, boys, all right? Come on.
के भयो अरे हाँ क्या हुआ
victory for India. And it's been a terrific chase.
These performances here stand out.
Congratulations to Sri Lanka, thoroughly deserved champions.
Welcome back to the Sheikh Zayed Stadium here in Abu Dhabi, where we're halfway through match 3 of the DP World Asia Cup between Bangladesh and Hong Kong, China. And the lower-ranked side, Hong Kong, China, have a score on the board. 143 precisely they made from their 20 overs, so they have a chance. Bangladesh need 144. Players are heading out there to get this chase underway. Big improvement that for Hong Kong, China. They made just 94, batting second against Afghanistan in their first game. So they've scored over 50 runs more than that on this occasion. But the stats will tell you that generally the way to go here is to chase. A little bit easier chasing in Abu Dhabi. And we've got a younger, fresher, new look Bangladesh batting lineup to observe and see whether they can get their campaign off to a winning start. It's an opening pair that has been together for a few games, a young pair. Parvez Hossain Emon, good strike rate, 137, that's the way they want to go. It's already got 100 in this format in 20 innings. To go off the field, pace it down quickly and get themselves in a good position net run rate wise. Ayush Shukla started well in the first game. He does have a pretty decent record in this format, good economy. Started well against Afghanistan, but then took some tap towards the end. He was the most expensive bowler for Hong Kong, China in that first match. And in fact, it's their seamers that they'll look to improve.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First ball of the chase. That'll call a no there. Don't want to run out first ball. Hint of swing in, Sanjay Manjrekar.
Nice first shot that from Tanzil. It was a copybook from Emon. Beg your pardon. Have a look at this. You don't get to see this much in T20 cricket. Bat and pad close together, head down. Dead defensive shot. Although he was looking for a run, which is a good thing. So much for coaches and captains wanting left-hand, right-hand combination with their batting. Two left-handers at the top.
Width and a glorious cover drive. First boundary of the run chase. That's textbook.
Absolutely, and great to watch as well. He's waited for the ball to come. This is more timing and just trying to get his head on top of the ball. Now there's a slip for him, for Ayush. So he's almost obliged to bowl that length, get that ball to swing, get that slip into play. There's a bit of grass. So right tactics from Hong Kong, China to try and get early wickets. You've got to back yourself to do that.
Inside edge, just past the stumps. There was more swing on offer there. This time the batter got lucky.
There's something about Ayush Shukla. That's a good delivery for somebody who's just been hit for 4. Too easy for you to lose direction. He's just shortened the length a little bit, but still enough pace in the ball. And he's got the ball to swing in again. Really unfortunate. That's gone for 4. Even in the last match, when he got that tap that you're talking about, he was bowling all the difficult overs for his side. So he's the go-to bowler for Hong Kong, China.
Shorter, so no swing on that occasion, but getting it to go quite late as well, isn't he? You could see it on that replay there. Great to have a word with the batter either. But Hong Kong, China, they've got a score on the board. What do you think was the difference today? Did they just handle the occasion a bit better?
Yeah, I think one thing that the Afghanistan batters struggled with in the first 10-15 overs, they were trying to hit the ball along the ground. When you're batting first, you're better off hitting the ball in the air because the pitch has that kind of spongy bounce to begin with. And just 2 fielders outside the circle in the first 6. They did that. And 3 batters, really, who contributed, started off slowly, then got into their groove. Nizakat was one of those batters, the captain, Murtaza, Zishan at the top. A much improved batting performance from the last game.
Classical forward defence to please you, Sanjay. Right out the middle of the bat. Like a test match opening over this.
It stands out, isn't it? It's interesting, actually, that both batters seem to have the same kind of approach. Bat and bat close together. They've got 9 runs on the board, so no one's complaining. It also proves that you can play in this fashion and still score quickly.
Aggression, though, on this occasion. Just short of mid-off. And that's not going to be run out either. Dramatic first over, 9 without loss. Shukla got a sweat on already, even though it is cooler out there than 2 days ago. Doesn't take much to start drenching your shirt. Not quite as much pace at the other end. It's going to be Atiq Iqbal again. Keeper standing up. Good economy. Not as much of a wicket taker. 28 wickets in 38 matches.
This slowness of Atiq was what troubled Afghanistan. Just couldn't get the pace to play their favorite attacking shots. Asia Cup warming up. We had the first game right here on this ground when Afghanistan took on Hong Kong, China. Then we had India, the superstars, landing up in Dubai, stealing the show there.
And next up for the superstars of India will be Pakistan on Sunday. Before that, Pakistan make their bow against Oman tomorrow, 6:30 local time in Dubai. Hard to tell who the favourite is for that game. I'm only joking. It'll be Pakistan. Oman, it'll be their first game as well. But they're much changed, a lot of change to their personnel. So I think Pakistan will fancy getting a big win, just like India did, and getting their net run rate up. That Pakistan and India have 2 smaller teams in their group, in Oman and UAE, so it might not go down to net run rate. They just beat those 2 sides. Think it's pitched out. Outside leg.
You're right. I think the impact was close to leg stump, but the ball pitched is outside the line. Just talking about the technique of these 2 batters, how correct the seam, copybook material and all that. Let's reconfirm our initial observations. Yep, pitching outside, may have just brushed the leg stump. Both these Bangladeshi batters have never played Test cricket, even if they seem to have the fundamentals.
Yeah, they do, don't they? Seem to have quite tight techniques, and it's always eye-catching in T20 when you see a batter with a defensive technique, because You don't necessarily have to have one to be successful. It does help if you're an opener, though. The ball swinging around. Good over this so far. It's gone for just 1 of 5 deliveries. Can he close it out? He can't. That's so wide. He's going to... Oh, one more. Actually, I think came out of his crease slightly there, but not going to get a stumping of the ball that far down leg.
So often we see bowlers with less space being more economical. Can be a real double-edged sword if you've got pace. T20 cricket.
That's in the gap.
लैंड करते हुए इनका पैर क्रीज से आगे आ गया था। सो आयुष शुक्ला अब फ्री हिट गेंद करने के लिए तैयार। बड़ा अच्छा मौका परवेज तंजीद हसन तमीम के पास इस गेंद को बाउंड्री से बाहर उछालने का। शुक्ला चले, शॉर्ट गेंद, टॉप एज लगा, फील्डर मौजूद थे, एक टप्पा और गेंद थर्ड मैन फाइन लेग पर खड़े हुए फील्डर के पास जा पहुंचा। 1 रन मिलेगा। 16 बिना किसी नुकसान के 106 गेंदें हैं, 128 रन दरकार हैं फिल वक्त। कोई दिक्कत की बात नहीं है, कोई परेशानी की बात नहीं है। एक अच्छी पार्टनरशिप अगर लगती है 50-60 रन की पार्टनरशिप तो बांग्लादेशी टीम आसानी से इस मैच को अपने नाम कर सकती है। लेकिन आई थिंक 15-16 ओवर्स में ये मैच ख़त्म करना पड़ेगा। ओवर की अब तीसरे गेंद लिए आयुष शुक्ला, राउंड द विकेट आए, शॉर्ट गेंद, इस गेंद को गैप में खेल दिया, फील्डर मौजूद थे और बाउंड्री की राह पर चलते हुए उन्होंने इस गेंद को रोक लिया। 2 रन भागकर मुकम्मल कर लिए जाएंगे। 2 रनों के इजाफे के साथ 18 बांग्लादेश बिना किसी नुकसान के। एमोन 11 गेंदें 13 रन पर बल्लेबाजी कर रहे हैं। 2 चौके इनकी पारी में शामिल हैं और साथियों बड़े कमाल के बल्लेबाज हैं, नौजवान बल्लेबाज हैं और हाल ही में इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट में कदम रखा है परवेज एमोन ने। और जिस तरह की परफॉर्मेंस दिखा रहे हैं अपनी टीम के लिए, होपफुली इन फ्यूचर बांग्लादेश के बड़े बल्लेबाज साबित होंगे। ओवर की अब चौथे गेंद लिए शुक्ला, चले, रन अप भूल गए अपना और इनको अब अपने बॉलिंग मार्ग पर वापस जाना पड़ेगा। परवेज एमोन स्ट्राइक पर हैं और परवेज एमोन इस वक्त साथियों 118 के स्ट्राइक रेट के साथ बल्लेबाजी करते हुए अच्छी पार्टनरशिप बिल्डअप होती हुई इन दोनों बैटर्स के दरमियान। और दोनों बैटर्स अगर खड़े रहे, अगर 7-8-9 ओवर्स तक विकेट पर स्टे कर लिया इन दोनों बैटर्स ने तो आई थिंक ये बड़ा अच्छा होगा बांग्लादेशी टीम के लिए। ओवर की अब चौथे गेंद लिए आयुष शुक्ला तैयार, मिड ऑन मिड ऑफ सर्कल में मौजूद, लेग साइड पर एक फील्डर बाउंड्री पर मौजूद। शुक्ला दौड़े, शॉर्ट गेंद, गेंद हवा में, अभी तक हवा में और ये गेंद बाउंड्री से बाहर जा गिरी। 6 रनों के लिए ये बेहतरीन छक्का परवेज एमोन के बल्ले से आता हुआ बैक ऑफ द लेंथ गेंद था, तेज गेंद था, पेस का फायदा उठाया, इस गेंद को डीप फाइन लेग के इलाके में क्राउड में पहुंचा दिया। 62 मीटर दूरी गेंद की बल्ले से पहला छक्का परवेज एमोन के बैट से आता हुआ। 24 बांग्लादेश बिना किसी नुकसान के। परवेज एमोन इस मैच में सही मानों में डोमिनेट कर रहे हैं। ओवर की 5वीं गेंद, इस मरतबा बैक ऑफ द लेंथ गेंद था, अच्छा गेंद था। एमोन इस गेंद को डिफेंसिव अंदाज में खेलने में कामयाब रहे। डॉट बॉल आएगा। परवेज एमोन कैरियर का 20वां T20 आई मैच खेल रहे हैं। 411 रन हैं, 22 का इनका एवरेज है, 137 का स्ट्राइक रेट है। बड़ा अच्छा स्ट्राइक रेट है इनका। इस T20 बांग्लादेश की इस टीम में सबसे अच्छा स्ट्राइक रेट इन्हीं का है और अपने कैरियर में इन 20 मैचेस में 250s बना रखी हैं परवेज़ एमोन ने। 100 अच्छे बल्लेबाज हैं और होपफुली इस एशिया कप में अच्छा करेंगे बांग्लादेश के लिए। शुक्ला चले, लेंथ बॉल हवा में और गेंद सीधा मिड विकेट पर खड़े हुए फील्डर के हाथों में जा फंसा। परवेज अमन आउट हो गए। 24 रन पर बांग्लादेश को पहला भारी नुकसान होता हुआ। डेंजर मैन परवेज आउट होकर पवेलियन वापस जाते हुए। एंड दैट वाज अ बिग ब्लो फॉर बांग्लादेश। एमोन डेंजर मैन थे, लेंथ बॉल था, एक हाथ से बल्ला छूट गया था, लेकिन गेंद काफ़ी देर हवा में रहने के बाद डीप मिड विकेट पर खड़े हुए नज़ाकत खान के हाथों में जा फंसा और यूं बांग्लादेशी टीम को 3 ओवर्स के खेल के बाद 24 रन पर पहला झटका लगता हुआ पार्टनरशिप ब्रेक होती हुई। अब आने वाले अगर हम बैटर्स की बात करें साथियों, तो कप्तान लिटन कुमार दास ने अब बल्लेबाजी करने आना है। इसके बाद तौहीद हरिदोय मौजूद हैं। तौहीद के बाद फिर शमीम हुसैन हैं, जाकिर अली हैं, शेख मेहदी हैं। बल्लेबाजी लंबी है, इसमें कोई शको शबे वाली बात नहीं है। और फिल वक्त बांग्लादेशी टीम को फ़कत 7 के रन रेट के साथ बल्लेबाजी करनी है। ये मैच जीतने के लिए 8 का रन रेट चल रहा है, 102 गेंदें हैं, 120 रन दरकार मैच जीतने के लिए। अच्छा विकेट है, फ्लैट किस्म का विकेट है, गेंद बल्ले पर परफेक्ट अंदाज में आ रहा है और बांग्लादेशी टीम को ना सिर्फ ये मैच जीतना है बल्कि ये मैच जल्दी जीतना पड़ेगा। 15-16 ओवर्स तक अगर बांग्लादेशी टीम ये मैच जीतने में कामयाब रहती है तो रन रेट अच्छा होगा बांग्लादेशी टीम का। सो हांगकांग के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू के हवाले से बात की जाए तो अच्छा कमबैक रहा। परवेज़ एमोन खड़े रहते तो ये मैच छीन सकते थे हांगकांग के बॉलर से, लेकिन शुक्ला ने इस आखिरी गेंद पर डेंजर मैन परवेज़ एमोन को चकमा देकर आउट कर दिया था और डेंजर मैन एमोन आउट होकर वापस जाते हुए इस मरतबा अच्छा गेंद ने बल्ले का भारी सिरा लिया और थर्ड मैन की दिशा में गेंद बाउंड्री से बाहर जा पहुंचा 4 रनों के लिए। तंजीर हसन इस गेंद को सॉफ्ट हैंड से खेलने गए, गेंद पहुंचा थर्ड मैन के इलाके में। पहला चौका तंजीर हसन तमीम के बल्ले से आता हुआ। 28 बांग्लादेश 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर अतीक इकबाल गेंदबाजी के लिए वापस आए हैं। पहली गेंद पर बाउंड्री खा चुके हैं, ओवर की अब दूसरे गेंद लिए अतीक इकबाल दाहिने हाथ के तेज गेंदबाज आए, बैक ऑफ द लाइन गेंद था। इस गेंद को पीछे होकर कवर्स पर खेल दिया, कवर पॉइंट पर फील्डर मौजूद थे, कोई मौका नहीं इस मरतबा रन लेने का। अच्छी बल्लेबाजी करना पड़ेगी और अब बिल्कुल संभल कर खेलना पड़ेगा। 1-2 विकेटें मजीद आ गई तो साथियों बांग्लादेशी टीम इस मैच में दबाव में आ सकती है। 1-2 विकेटों का मजीद गिरना बांग्लादेशी टीम के लिए बिल्कुल अच्छा साइन नहीं होगा। सो कम बैक करना होगा। ओवर लॉन्ग ऑन फील्डर गेंद के पीछे और बाउंड्री तक पहुंचने से पहले गेंद की रफ्तार धीमी हो गई थी। 2 रन भागकर मुकम्मल कर लिए जाएंगे। 30 बांग्लादेश का स्कोर, 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर 99 गेंदें हैं और 114 रन दरकार बांग्लादेशी टीम को ये मैच जीतने के लिए। फिल वक्त आसान दिखाई दे रहा है, फिल वक्त कोई दिक्कत की बात नहीं है और नॉर्मल बल्लेबाजी बांग्लादेशी टीम को साथियों इस मैच में कम बैक करा सकती है, डोमिनेट करवा सकती है। अतीक इकबाल तैयार, अपना दूसरा ओवर डाल रहे हैं, 6 रन कोई विकेट नहीं। मिड ऑफ सर्कल में अतीक चले, पैड्स पर गेंद तिरछे बल्ले के साथ इस गेंद को डी बैकवर्ड्स को अलग पर खेल दिया। फील्डर जब तक गेंद तक पहुंचते 2 रन आसानी से भागकर मुकम्मल कर लिए जाएंगे। तंजीद 9 गेंदें 7 रन पर बल्लेबाजी करते हुए और लिटन कुमार दास कप्तान अभी बल्लेबाजी करने आए हैं परवेज़ एमोन के आउट होने के बाद। सो आज का मैच बड़ा इम्पोर्टेंट मैच है और परसों यानी कल तो पाकिस्तान का मुकाबला ओमान से होना है और परसों बांग्लादेश और अफगानिस्तान के बीच साथियों मैच होगा, और परसों बांग्लादेश और श्रीलंका का साथियों मैच होगा, और परसों बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट मैच होगा। बैकअप द लाइन गेंद मिड ऑफ पर खेल दिया, फील्डर मौजूद थे, कोई मौका नहीं रन लेने का। और असल इम्तिहान बांग्लादेशी टीम का अगेंस्ट श्रीलंका परसों होगा। अबू धाबी के मैदान पर ही बांग्लादेश ने परसों श्रीलंका के खिलाफ भिड़ना है, और अगर वो मैच बांग्लादेश जीत गया तो सुपर 8 में जाने के चांसेस बड़े अच्छे हो जाएंगे। ओवर की अंतिम गेंद आने जा रही है। अतीक इकबाल दाएं हाथ के तेज गेंदबाज, ओवर द विकेट तैयार, चले आए, इस गेंद को क्रॉस द बैट खेलने गए, B2 है, गेंद पहुंचा ऑफ साइड पर जहां फील्डर मौजूद थे, ओवर समाप्त हुआ। इट्स अ ब्रिलियंट ओवर बाय अतीक इकबाल। इस ओवर में 8 रन आए, बाय का चौका आया। 4 ओवर्स का खेल साथियों बीत चुका है। बांग्लादेश 32 रन पर मौजूद, 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। 8 का रन रेट चल रहा है बांग्लादेशी टीम के बैटर्स का, और फ़कत 7 रन पर ओवर के हिसाब से बल्लेबाजी करनी है बांग्लादेशी टीम को साथियों। मैच जीतने के लिए कोई दिक्कत की बात नहीं है, कोई परेशानी की बात नहीं है। नॉर्मल बल्लेबाजी बांग्लादेशी टीम को इस मैच में डोमिनेट करवा सकती है। 96 गेंदें हैं, 112 रन, कोई दिक्कत की बात नहीं। और अभी इसके बाद शमीम हुसैन, तौहीद हरिदोए, जाकिर अली अनीक और शेख मैदी ने बल्लेबाजी करने आना है, लेकिन होपफुली उनकी बारी नहीं आएगी। और बांग्लादेश के यही दोनों बल्लेबाज आज के मैच में इस मैच को ख़त्म करने में कामयाब रहेंगे। सो अब गेंदबाजी में बदलाव लाया गया है। एहसान खान ये राइट आर्म ऑफ ब्रेक गेंदबाज हैं, ये पहला ओवर डालने के लिए तैयार। एक्सपीरियंस स्पिन गेंदबाज हैं। 97 मैचेस में 128 विकेटें हांगकांग के लिए हासिल कर रखी हैं। पावर प्ले में बॉलिंग करने आए हैं। लिटन कुमार दास इनका सामना करेंगे। मिड ऑफ सर्कल में लॉन्ग ऑन बाउंड्री पर मौजूद एहसान आए, पैड्स पर गेंद। लिटन दास ने इस गेंद को आड़े बल्ले के साथ ऑन साइड पर खेल दिया था, सिंगल मिलेगा इस गेंद पर। 9 तंजीर हसन तमीम बैक ऑन द स्ट्राइक। 11 गेंदें 7 रन पर खेल रहे हैं। 130 का इनका कैरियर का स्ट्राइक रेट है। बड़े अच्छे बल्लेबाज हैं, तेज़ खेलते हैं, बॉलर्स पर डोमिनेट करके मारना ये खूब जानते हैं। बाय नेचर तेज़ खेलने वाले बल्लेबाज हैं, लेकिन आज इनको 1-2 ओवर संभल कर भले ही तेज़ खेलें, लेकिन फिल वक्त लिटन दास का साथ इनको देना पड़ेगा। ओवर की अब दूसरे गेंद लिए एहसान खान तैयार। लॉन्ग ऑन पीछे मिड ऑफ सर्कल में एहसान आए, इस गेंद को पीछे हटकर तिरछे बल्ले के साथ वाइड लॉन्ग ऑन पर खेला। 1 रन भागे, दूसरा भाग लेंगे। 2 रन भागकर मुकम्मल कर लिए गए। वेरी गुड रनिंग।
You need to focus on. And on the other hand, getting to 143, getting it with a lot of intent will serve you well as well, rather than knocking it around and looking scratchy. Want to know that you're in control and you're bossing a situation.
A good intent with the running, quick running. It's back for 2. Is a surface where you can exploit the little pockets in the outfield. Yeah, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Hong Kong, China, and Sri Lanka. So Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka will be trying to get as much net run rate in that one game against Hong Kong, China. But it is difficult group.
It is a tough one. Now, for Afghanistan and Bangladesh, they have an opportunity to ease into the tournament. You get to look at the conditions. A lot of the games in that group played here in Abu Dhabi. Get the cobwebs out, the nerves out, and settle in. Sri Lanka have to hit the ground running. They play Bangladesh first up and have Hong Kong at the end. So you could say that the advantage in that is, oh, that'll be wides. 5 of them, in fact. You will know what you need in that game if net run rate is in play. works both ways for the teams.
Yeah, already with the excuses, Russell Arnold, they haven't played yet, Sri Lanka. That one down the leg side, fired away.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
You save the best for the last.
Yeah, you're just building it up. So if there's a slip up, you can have this excuse of not having played the first game, not easing into the tournament. Come on. Couple of sides easing into the tournament. Sri Lanka have to hit the ground running. That's just the way it is. Cut away. And cut away ferociously through the offside.
Tanzit Tamim started slowly, quietly. Finding the timing, good use of the feet, the depth of the crease. He's a good little player, he and Imon. They complement each other really well because Imon goes hard. Look, Bazid, watch what you say. I'll take your thoughts, I'll take you back
Yeah.
to the Asia Cup 2021.
I didn't say
22.
I didn't say anything then.
So just watch what you say. How the group stages panned out, where the tournament ended. And in fact, who the defending champions are.
46 for 1.
ස්වභාවික සුන්දරත්වයේ ඇහැසර බව මැට්ටයිල්ස්
Sterling Steels ලොවම පිළිගත් සෙවිලි විසඳුම පැල්ලම් ඩ්‍රයිවල ටෙස්ට් එක පාස් නව Surf Excel Matic ඇඳුම්වල tough bright පැල්ලම් ඉවත් කරයි ටෙස්ට් කරන්න best Surf Excel Matic ලයිට් බිල වැඩි වෙලා නම් ෆ්‍රිජ් එක පරණයි නම් පරණ එකට අලුත් එකක් අරගෙන යන්න සිංගර් ගැනීමත් simple ගෙවීමත් simple
Yeah, bowling right through the power plays, Iqbal. 2 overs, none for 8 now. Deep fielders are deep square leg and deep mid wicket. Little does the player spotlight. He's been in terrific form coming into this DP World Asia Cup. Turned away leg side. He has scores of 73, 18 not out and 54 not out against the Netherlands. So form behind the captain.
I'm playing with a lot of confidence. And I like his body language. Play a spotlight on the Bangladeshi captain. He looks so calm. And even his stroke play looks like he has so much time. Doesn't hit a ball in anger, but his timing is brilliant. The most experienced Bangladeshi player out there, the only player to have more than 1,000 runs. He's got 2,000 plus, whereas I think the second highest is Ridoy maybe with 900 runs. There's a big gap in terms of experience and games played.
And he's talked about taking responsibility. Whenever he himself fails, he says that I should take it upon myself in this unit to be able to deliver, and that's probably helping him a little bit. Play a miss.
He's teasing them, Iqbal. That pace with the wicketkeeper up to the stumps stops them going at him to create that extra pace. He gives it nothing. You can say that he doesn't put much effort as well by the follow-through. Just dangling that carrot.
It's it in the air, chance at mid-off. Taken, brilliant. Nazakat with the catch. Hong Kong, China turning it on in the field.
You're right there, Bazid. Turning it on all right. Couple of days ago, they dropped lollies. Now this one, it was hard. It was a tough one. Running back, He looked like he'd got himself into a mess, Nizakat. But then he grabs it. No pace, he's through the shot early. He turns left, he turns right. Luckily, he doesn't get dizzy by spinning around. Great gab. The second wicket's fallen. Tanzid Hassan Tamim for 14, 47 for 2.
අපේ රටේ කිරිවලින් හදන පෝෂණය පිරි අපේම කොත්මලේ අපේ රටේ පෝෂණය.
Wherever your travels take you. Pay with just one card. The BOC multi-currency travel card.
Turn your passion into profit. Your next big win starts with bets.com.
පරණ දේවල් අමතක කරමු අප්පච්චි. අපි අලුත් වෙමු.
හිතවත්කම් අලුත් කරන විශ්වාසයේ රූපවාහිනිය අබාන්ස් TV. Sterling Steels ලොවම පිළිගත් සිවිලි විසඳුම.
Atiq Iqbal getting success. Hidroy at number 4.
Good bowling, Tiki.
Very good with the lack of pace provided from the new ball of Iqbal. Hidroy, quite a quality player in this batting lineup.
Oh, he's a run thief. He'll surprise you where he hits the ball, uses the pace. Very strong wrist. Those numbers don't justify his talent. Slightly built, but can hit the ball hard.
And just straying down leg side, and Hidroy has clipped it away. And timing's good. Races away to the fence. Last delivery of the power play displays to the boundary. It is 51 for 2.
They are really on the charge here. Miles in the air. What a shot that is.
What a great competition. England versus South Africa, second T20I. Live on 10 Cricket.
David Roy.
.5 runs to the over. The first 6 overs going for 51, and straight away as the power play restrictions come off, Yasim Murtaza, captain, left arm spinner, all-rounder, experienced player, and we saw in the first game is very subtle with the changes of pace, bowled it quite slowly, which was refreshing.
He batted really well. Signaled that the power play is done. Struggled a couple of days ago, but he put it right here today. Some of the shots he played, that pull shot into the stands was outstanding from Murtaza. Unfortunately run out. They were thinking of getting to 160. There went their chances.
The first game against Afghanistan, it was chalk and cheese. The spinners really out-bowled the pacers in that Hong Kong China bowling unit. They got experienced spinners, and spinners are not afraid to give the ball air. Slight delay, and I was not happy with something with the side screen.
It's your mate. You were having tea with him earlier. He was just walking past the side screen.
Which one? I've got plenty of mates.
Kalan dekhi zara, ठीक है? तू देखी जरा.
I'm still waiting. Nicely played away, just waited for it enough to get it fine.
2 wickets have fallen. A wicket to Ayush and then 1 to Iqbal. He's been toying with that length. No pace on offer. Nizakat. A wonderful catch to get rid of Tanzid Hassan Tamim.
A beautiful shot, quality shot. Didn't dust with an extra cover drive. With class written all over that.
Oh yes. You'll always enjoy watching Litan Kumar Das play. So graceful. Throws that foot onto the leg side. And adjusts his body to carve it through the offside.
Just making sure he didn't bowl it as full as that previous delivery. Didn't hit that through the offside beautifully, but that's him realizing that you can't just float it up. You need to land it just back of a length maybe on this surface.
We haven't seen turn on offer as yet. Faster bowlers got a bit of seam movement. But it's a 170-180 pitch for sure. That's the par score.
Fires it in, and there's straight away the call for 2 because there's a pocket in the leg side which has been hit. Couple of runs to end the 7th. It is 60 for 2.
Pellam drive test එක pass. Nava Surf Excel Matic and උඹල tough bright pellam ඉවත් කරයි. Test කරන්න best Surf Excel Matic.
සියලුම ව්‍යායාම උපකරණ එකම වහලක් යටින් Big Bossa බම්බල පිටිය. Then singer within රස්නට විසඳුම AC. සන්නාම රසක
Call coming from upstairs. Anything behind the line? First point of impact. What you look at? Whether raised or on the ground, was there anything behind the line? That's what the third umpire has to answer.
Andrew tries to smash this over long on a lot of timing, so just be the one. That is a legal delivery, so it ends the over. It is 62 for 2.
Then singer within රස්නට විසඳුම AC. සන්නාම රසක AC සඳහා දැවන්ත මිලාඩු කිරීමක්. මාසිකව රුපියල් 6312 සිට.
Turn your passion into profit. Your next big win starts with bets.com.
ලොකුවට හිතන්න දෙයක්ුත් නෑ ලොකුවට ගෙවන්න දෙයක්ුත් නෑ. ඔන X6C අදහ ගන්න බැරි ෆීචර්ස් සමගින් රුපියල් 42999 සිට සිංගර් සහ අලෙවි නියෝජිතයින්ගෙන් පමණයි.
හැපෙන සද්දෙත් සුපර් කියලා අමතක වුණානේ. තට්ටු හතයි සුපර් රසයි මන්චි සුපර් ක්‍රීම් කරන ජීවිතේ බඩගින්නටත් පොඩි බඩගින්නටත් සුපර්.
හොඳම බ්‍රෑන්ඩ්ස් වල ලැප්ටොප් සහ ෆෝන් වගකීමක් හැදුව ගන්න. සිංගර්
replaces Atiq Iqbal. Basid Yazim Murtaza. He's had a good game so far with the bat. Bowls decently as well. But the star for today, for the moment, is Nizakat. Top run getter. Took a brilliant catch just now. Spotlight is on him. Now after that, I'd like to move the spotlight on to you. So when...
how's that?
When Yasim Murtaza was your teammate, did he bowl no balls then as well?
I played a lot of cricket from Rawalpindi in Islamabad. So as you would know, my neck of the woods, and always said as if he was built for white ball cricket. Then he sort of went away and didn't really become the player that a lot of us locals in Rawalpindi, Islamabad expected him to be. Very talented left-arm spinner and a useful fielder, powerful batter, so didn't kick on. He's played about 74 first-class games, so that tells you he's got a lot of experience.
Shoaib Akhtar as well for Rawalpindi, I guess, at that time.
Yeah, Shoaib Akhtar slightly earlier, but yeah, just that neck of the woods, yes.
Not bad. He's still playing and going well, and you retired 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. Need more oomph. I needed more. Basically, you're calling me lazy, aren't you? Bangladesh got to 64, Linton 11, Hedro is just getting into their work. Couple of wickets that did fall, the openers. Just at the time you thought that now they're really going to turn it on in terms of getting boundaries. Imran 19, Tamim 14. That's gone wrong.
But this went right though, on a couple of occasions. Ayush Shukla picked up the first one. That was Imran, as you mentioned, when he was starting to break free. They've taken their catches today. Atiq Iqbal picked up Tanzid. Nizakat grabbing that.
Cuts it, but there is protection down at third. And the one thing that any team can do is control the controllables, and you drop 5 catches in a game, that is unacceptable, and they probably had a good long look at that. Hong Kong, China. If you want to compete at this level, you have to be able to control the controllables and pay attention to detail. That's the only way you can upset a high quality side. Last ball is a dot, and it is 8 overs done and 66 for 2.
They are really on the charge here. Miles in the air. What a shot that is.
What a great competition.
England versus South Africa, second T20I. Live on 10 Cricket. Sony Sports Network presents Cricket का blockbuster season.
एशिया में बात जब क्रिकेट की हो तो बात सम्मान की होती है। क्या कमाल की बारी रही है। Sony Sports Network.
Slow pace, I'm just looking at the target and want to get there. Really 2 ways that stronger teams tackle targets against weaker teams. So recently our India just looking to build every ball for 4 or 6. Didn't really pace their innings as per the target. The target was very small, but Bangladesh, I guess, a little more conservative. They're not playing high-risk cricket. They're looking at the target as not being a huge one and playing accordingly. You can see there are lots of 1s and 2s. A couple of batters have been out to aggressive shots, but seems like them, what should I say? It's more a calculated run chase from Bangladesh.
Bangladesh will be playing all their matches, the first 3 matches at this venue. And it does help batters spending a bit of time and getting used to the conditions. Not a big target to chase, so they are well placed at the moment, 8 wickets in hand. But next 2 matches are up against Sri Lanka and Afghanistan. they will need to be at time aggressive. That's where the mindset changes.
Also, Arthur, the kind of bowling that they'll get when they play against Sri Lanka and Afghanistan. Here you've got some difficult bowlers to tackle, in the sense the kind of speeds that they bowl at. You see that there is a problem where you have a bowler who bowls at 70 kilometers per hour. The odd ball is about 80, 90. So there's no pace for these batters who are used to a certain pace from the fast bowlers or spinners. We saw Afghanistan batters as well struggle with that a little bit. It's easier said than done to go hammer and tongs at these Hong Kong China bowlers. 70 for 2.
In the Asia Cup, the atmosphere will be rocking.
Spot a shot to finish the game. One of the biggest contests in sport. That's the best news for all the spectators and the viewers.
Watch DP World Asia Cup live on 10 Cricket.
You'd imagine slightly better weather conditions, in fact more than slightly better, once the evening sets in. One really good thing about this ground is there is a breeze constantly blowing across. Finds the fielder. So the spectators at this stage will be enjoying the view. You can see it's a very open ground. Got one side which is the pavilion side where everything happens. The other side is some stands and positions for the camera people to set their equipment, and that's the breeze that we were talking about. Just unbelievable after how they managed to have an outfield of this kind in the kind of natural conditions, weather conditions that they have. So just hats off to everyone who's involved in giving us this kind of an outfield, the pitch as well, pristine, against all odds. And like Sri Lanka, where you have 2 or 3 monsoons in a year, there's always a drizzle around the corner. Here, water is such an issue, but look at the outfield. Beautiful. And these are the hard-working men who make it possible.
Yeah, wonderful conditions. You speak about the ground staff, unsung heroes, worked really hard every time. They go on to make sure that everything is in pristine condition. So hats off, absolutely, for the wonderful work they've put in.
Mrs. was giving it everything. Boy, the Hridoy, another very talented young Sri Lankan batter.
He's had his issues in the recent past, but in the 2023 Asia Cup, he did manage to score 82 versus Sri Lanka and then 54 versus India. But in the recent past, he struggled. He struggled with the swarms. It'll be good for him to spend some time in the middle.
I remember watching him then in the Asia Cup that you mentioned, and he was one of the bright spots there. And such young players will go through a phase of low scores. But when you see that kind of an ability, you just need somebody, the captain or coach, who tell him that no matter what, we're going to back you. But eventually they come good. You're almost halfway through the game, and this is how it stands. We've had a couple of very one-sided matches. This one, not as much. And it's credit to Hong Kong, China. Phil Simo there. Very familiar figure and expression as well. Looks a very sad man, doesn't he, Phil Simo? I remember as a player as well. Oh, he's heard by my remarks. He's walking off. 74 for 2. And it's time for drinks for the players.
සිංගයකෙන් වොෂින් මැෂින් දෙනවා. දවස් 14ක් ගෙදර ගෙනත් පාවිච්චි කරන්න. ෆ්‍රී.
ගන්න කලින් සති දෙකක් නොමිලේම ගෙදර ගෙනත් බලන්න. සිංගර් රෙදි සෝදන යන්ත්‍ර. ස්ටර්ලින් ස්ටීල්ස් ලෝම පිළිගත් සිවිලි විසඳුම.
පැල්ලම් ඩ්‍රයිවර් ටෙස්ට් එක පාස්.
නව Surf Excel Matic ඇඳුම්වල tough bright පැල්ලම් ඉවත් කරයි. ටෙස්ට් කරන්න best Surf Excel Matic.
Abans Audio. Set winner.
News for all the spectators and the viewers.
Watch DP World Asia Cup live on 10 Cricket. Sony Sports Network presents Cricket Cup Blockbuster Season.
एशिया में बात जब क्रिकेट की हो तो बात सम्मान की होती है। क्या कमाल की बारी रही है।
They are really on the charge here. Miles in the air. What a shot that is.
What a great competition.
England versus South Africa, second T20I. Live on 10 Cricket. Sony Sports Network presents Cricket Cup Blockbuster Season.
एशिया में बात जब क्रिकेट की हो तो बात सम्मान की होती है। क्या कमाल की बारी रही है।
In the Asia Cup, the atmosphere will be rocking.
Spot a shot to finish the game.
One of the biggest contests in sport. That's the best news for all the spectators and the viewers.
Watch DP World Asia Cup live on 10 Cricket.
DP World Asia Cup. And tomorrow it's going to be Pakistan will play their first match in the DP World Asia Cup. They're taking on Oman. That match will be played in Dubai. Not too much of a difference when you look at the pitch conditions. Maybe a little more for the spinners in Dubai as opposed to here. Not like Sharjah and Dubai though. But that difference is quite stark. He's in his third over. Steps out and just a little bit of deft work on the leg side. Wanted two.
The ball's on the last boundary, 22 deliveries. So credit to the Hong Kong China bowlers to keep them quiet. What they need now is a wicket. And this somehow pick up a wicket and break this partnership, get a new man in.
Again, you can see both batters really keen to take that second run. There's a lot of calling in between these two batters. Last time it was Tauhid Ruday who played the ball in that direction, wanted two. This time it's the captain who wanted a couple, but well done. Hong Kong China on both occasions, keeping them down to just singles.
The open spaces on the leg side. Fielder in the deep on the leg side has to run in quickly to ensure the batters don't cross over for the second run. They've been good. They've been sharp. They've taken some good catches also.
That's a very good shot. That's an excellent shot. Should have got four. It's a difficult shot to play with the angle that Murtaza creates with his left arm spin.
It's one of his go-to shots for Hridoy. Over the top of the cover, just makes a little bit of room down the leg side, so it opens up the offside field. Another good effort in the outfield from Hong Kong, China. Ayush making a really good effort to ensure that it doesn't cross over for the boundary.
Yeah, lots to like of Ayush Shukla. Fast bowler, not afraid to put his body on the line. Second time he's made that kind of a stop and saved an extra run or a couple of runs. Got one more after this, so there's going to be a few more left arm spinning deliveries from the captain. Now again, he's put it in a gap where they should be getting a couple of runs. Yes, it's ones and twos. It's not your typical T20 innings that you're seeing here, but they've got 7 runs so far in this over.
A touch shot on that occasion from Murtaza, and he was hanging back, Hridoy, to create that gap on the offside square of the wicket to pick up another couple of runs. So 7 without hitting a boundary.
Lots of running involved between these two. It's not cold, cooler, but not cold, so it can be tough. 82 for 2.
Turn your passion into profit. Your next big win starts with bets.com.
Best news for all the spectators and the viewers.
Watch DP World Asia Cup live on 10 Cricket. Sony Sports Network presents Cricket का blockbuster season.
एशिया में बात जब क्रिकेट की हो तो बात सम्मान की होती है। क्या कमाल की पारी रही है।
Run rate or the batting progress. Some attention needed for one of the Hong Kong China players. So Litton, when he got that last run, overtook Mahmudullah. In fact, when he passed 8 runs today for most runs for Bangladesh in T20 International, Shakib sits at the top of the tree. And there you go. Shakib, 2,551 runs, along with pack full of wickets as well. Quite incredible for somebody who's an all-rounder to be on that batting list right at the top. Lipton Das, a pure batter, very stylish player. Mahmudullah as well, more a batting all-rounder. Tamim Iqbal, wonderful left-hander, not playing in this tournament. And Mushfiqur Rahim, the keeper batter, the top 5 run getters.
Hong Kong China did manage to score 143 for 7. There were good partnership between Nizakat and Murtaza. Had one on stayed on, perhaps 160, maybe 170 was a possibility.
Big shout for leg before. Azaz is very keen and it seems like they will take a chance with that review. Got a couple.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. The on-field decision is not out. I have checked the feed. It's a fair delivery. Can we start with front on, please? Ball is close to the bat and gloves. Can I confirm with ultra edge, please? Just keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. Roll it back one more time, please. Yeah, now roll forward. Yeah, roll it back one more time, please. Roll it back one more time. Now roll forward. I don't have any conclusive evidence that it hit the pad first. So stay with your original decision. Ravi, stand by. You're on screen. Please signal.
I think good umpiring all around. Ravindra Vimalasiri saying not out. And then the TV umpire, Asif Yaqub, saying wasn't conclusive with what he got because it was just too close together. 82 for 2.
It's a pretty decent delivery, Sanjay, because he got himself stuck on the crease. Lichun Kumar Das not going forward or going backwards. So he was in a spot of bother. Surely it was a lot closer than we thought earlier on. Now have a look at his feet movement. A little bit of back and across, and then he's stuck in his crease.
When you watch it like that, you think it's bad and no gloves. But what the TV umpire got, very rarely do you get an ultra edge. Done fine. He should be able to get around it. Let's take down there, a third man. Very rarely you get the glove and the pad so close together that you're just not able to decipher whether it was pad first or glove first. And very good interpretation and decision from Asif Yaqub to just say it's not conclusive. The decision on the field stands. Again, that same kind of approach. Just tucking the ball around the corner, running the first run very hard, coming back for the second. Lots of hard work between these two batters, running hard between the wickets. A slightly different T20 run chase this.
Bangladesh will be hoping to be a little bit aggressive because in the next couple of games they're up against Sri Lanka and Afghanistan. 59 required after those two singles of 51 deliveries. They have 8 wickets in hand, partnership of 38 of 37. And if you see what they have done against this bowling attack of Hong Kong, China, they've not had been their best. 31 deliveries since the last boundary.
I don't think we should worry too much about it as we see Tauhid Ridoy now, the player in the spotlight, as he should be. A very talented player, great potential. I think they're just reacting to the conditions out there. They've just found out going out there, this pitch is suiting the style of Hong Kong China bowlers who like to take the pace off. The moment they get a surface where the ball comes on, you've got quicker bowlers. Might just see the strike rate improving with that.
Yeah, both Afghanistan and Sri Lanka will be keeping a very close eye on this chase from Bangladesh. Make no mistake. It's also important to get the message across. Fine, in the end, if you have 8 wickets in hand and still go on to win, very good. But it's the kind of approach that the opposition will be also looking at. I know they've got time, they've got enough time and the wickets in hand. Again a wide. And you have someone like Lichun Kumar Das, who was a player of the series in the last series. They had Netherlands coming over. Rido had struggled, but this partnership will settle them in the middle. He's been a very elegant batter and is as a leader in the last 3 series, going on to win 3 series on the trot. Litun Kumar Das has made a very strong statement in terms of captaincy and batting also.
Good running again. The fielder was not on the edge of the circle. But once the ball was played in that direction, great understanding between these two. He just ran for it. Was there responding, so he was running towards the danger area. Have a look at this. Plays and just runs, trusting his partner.
Yeah, it's the trust, isn't it? Once it goes behind you, looking at the non-striker, is he running towards you? Yes, you take him on. Very good. Excellent.
A fitness test as well in many ways. You can see both of them panting, but they're still up for the job. This time the fielder is too close to take a single. 12 overs gone. It's 89 for 2.
They are really on the charge here. Miles in the air. What a shot that is.
What a great competition.
England versus South Africa, second T20I. Live on 10 Cricket. Sony Sports Network presents Cricket का blockbuster season.
एशिया में बात जब क्रिकेट की हो तो बात सम्मान की होती है।
क्या कमाल की पारी रही है।
As they were a few minutes ago. Bangladesh, though, still in control of this chase at the moment, while they have the 2 wickets down only. It's up to Hong Kong here, Hong Kong, China, to force the issue, take some wickets, otherwise it could be a bit of a stroll. Pinch it on for the first time. Greet it with a reverse sweep. That's where the space is. Great connection as well from Litton Das. A bit of innovation and clever as well. He saw where the space was.
Even with the reverse sweep, Litton Das is all grace and class. That's a beautiful shot. It is a reverse sweep, unconventional, but even with that, so much poise from Litton.
Inshit Shah was one of the more impressive Hong Kong China bowlers against Afghanistan. Picked up a couple of wickets around the wicket. The right-hander, and they've done that really well, haven't they, Baz? Tapped and run. While they haven't hit many boundaries, just 3 between them. They've just been ahead of the required rate all the way through.
Yeah, it seems as if Bangladesh have this under control. People would think that maybe they need to do it quickly.
Aggression, flat, won't carry.
Because of the fact that 2 teams, they'll compete against Afghanistan. Already had a big victory, so their net run rate will take a boost. Probably Bangladesh right now just...
He's going to get lucky there. Full shot. Drops about where regulation mid-on would have been.
They're probably just thinking that we get this done, we get this over the line, and we'll see about the rest of the games later on, but I don't want to leave something out there in the field.
Again, they run the first quickly, and they're going to come back for 2. We've seen that a few times between these 2. That's been a feature of the partnership, which is now up to 50. A crucial one as well. 47 balls, just over a run a ball. They've showed their experience, really. And maybe they're just thinking now, just going up a gear, just from what we've seen in this over. A couple of aggressive options taken. Again, they're going to get 1, maybe 2. Yep. Very good from Hridoy. He's so good at touching, turning and running. 11 off the over. 100 exactly for 2.
පරණ දේවල් අමතක කරමු අප්පාචි. අපි අලුත් වෙමු.
හිතවත්කම් අලුත් කරන විශ්වාසයේ රූපවාහිනිය අබාන්ස් TV.
And the viewers.
Watch DP World Asia Cup live on 10 Cricket.
Tell you what, it's thirsty work out there. Even though it is coming up towards 9:45 in the evening, it is not easy to keep running twos in these conditions. You definitely need a toweling. I needed a towel after 2 minutes out there. One of those innings, Baz, when you're doing all this running, that you've got to have a lot of the anti-cramp juice. What is it, pickle juice that they drink these days?
Absolutely, we saw 13 twos being run. On a good day, in a place where it is temperate, which is decent, that's okay. But over here in Abu Dhabi, takes a lot out of you.
Shukla back into the attack, starts with an off-cutter straight away. Probably a sensible move, really, because Hong Kong China just have to get a wicket now. They don't get one in the next couple of overs, this game could well be gone.
And you just feel, especially Hydro is now itching to get it going, get those big shots going. And also just looking at him, thinking maybe no twos this over. Hydro in previous over was looking for that leg side fence a couple of times. Now he's again eyeing up that leg side.
Can't prevent the ball getting through and come through for one. Well, Bangladesh, we keep hearing, much improved on the six-hitting front. Hitting around 7 sixes per match in the calendar year. Shukla will aim to prevent any being hit off his bowling. He is a key bowler for Hong Kong China. Got swing early on with the new ball in both games so far. He's picked up a wicket already today. Banged in short, and again the luck is on the batter's side. No fielders there directly behind the keeper.
Yeah, pace on this time around. Well, a couple of deliveries off pace. This one, he's gone into the pitch and quickly. A big swing, keeper up. Better thought for the keeper. Bouncer when he's standing up to the stumps. Has gone to the fence. Bangladesh will take that. Litton will take that. Litton wants to now maybe get this done through boundaries. There's been a lot of running between the wickets. We talked about the conditions. They're hardly pleasant.
Little lap which beats the fielder on the inside. Back-to-back boundaries behind square, but this one he definitely meant, Litton does.
Yeah, they're looking for those options now, looking to get this done swiftly. Waltz across, a little ramp. That's all that was needed. Certainly a step on the accelerator.
Feels like this could be the over that breaks the resistance of Hong Kong China. Wide rate under 6. Goes back to the cutter. Again, it's well played by Litton, watching it all the way onto the bat.
It's been very good, especially being able to pick the gaps with a couple of quality shots. Litton does, as always, with some beautiful boundaries. But in between all that, there was that terrific running between the wickets. 64 or 53 and counting.
Good over from Bangladesh's point of view. 12 off it. 112 for 2.
They are really on the charge here. Miles in the air. What a shot that is.
What a great competition.
England versus South Africa, second T20I. Live on 10 Cricket.
Tigers not quite roaring, you would say, but just growling a little bit at the moment. They're on the way to victory. 8 wickets in hand, 32 needed off 36 balls. You think now it's just about how quickly you can get it done. But it's not easy in the oppressive heat. Tiger looks quite happy. Oh, big shot. Thick outside edge. Pridoy, quite as fluent as Litton Das at the moment.
Ehsan Khan, the off spinner, widely experienced for Hong Kong, China now. This might be the matchup that Litton Das is looking for.
Much quicker, but he's caught up with it. Litton Das, and he's hit the boundary as well. That was out near the middle of the bat. Easily enough for the boundary.
Tried to bowl that Yorker. It was flat. It was probably the arm ball, but missed the length completely. Full toss in the end, but the timing, as always, from Litton Das, superb. Through the offside. So a single and then the boundary. Bangladesh looking to close in quickly.
Makes room. Well bowled by Ehsan. Just tossed that one up. Got a bit of turn. He's been uncharacteristically expensive for him. His 9 balls have gone for 20. His economy rate normally well under 6.5. It's a good shot. Cut off stump. Missed that and he was gone. Only going to be 1, but Ridoy's annoyed. He wanted another 2. I think Litton Das said, look, enough 2s, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. Captain's had enough. Been plenty of running. And he said, that is enough. I've done my fitness test and I've passed it now. I want to do it in boundaries.
Canny batting in this over so far. Scored off every delivery. Put the one really bad ball away for 4. It has been a really impressive actual chase, I think, between these two, the way they put the partnership together and just slowly gone up through the gears. Took any possible sting out of the situation at 47 for 2. This is heaved and into the gap, but it won't go for 4. That's a good bit of fielding. Deep mid-wicket. Ridoy still can't get more than a 2. 122 for 2.
In the Asia Cup, the atmosphere will be rocking.
Spot a shot to finish the game. One of the biggest contests in sport. That's the best news for all the spectators and the viewers.
Watch DP World Asia Cup live on 10 Cricket.
Yep, it is an evening for plenty of water. Lots of water coming off bodies of the players as well. Look at his shirt there, Tridoy. It's stuck tight to him. A bit like you in the gym, Buzzard. That's how hard you work out. Stuck tight to your guns.
Absolutely, when go into the shower with my shirts and clothes on, that's how I come out. Never worked that hard, ever.
Slog sweep. Controlled, but 6. That was all timing from Litton Das. He didn't try to hit it too hard, but he knew he had enough to get it over the fielder.
Yeah, just in his zone. Yasim holding it slightly too full, and the shot was on, and didn't need a second invitation. He's on to 48, and that's his first maximum.
Right in short as a response. Could be another two. It will be. And it's going to be 50 for the new captain, Lytton Das. 33 balls it's taken. Batting at number 3 these days in a side that's lacking a bit of experience in the top 6. So he's a crucial player over the next few games, few months, maybe even a few years, and he's delivered today.
Now, how very important for Bangladesh, for their captain and the premier batter, to start off with a 50.
Catch! Skewed over, backward point, and they trot back for, you guessed it, a 2.
And now just 12 required. 3 deliveries of this 16th over remain. Lytton Das 52.